Hello everyone, thank you so much for watching. So, I know I haven't filmed in about 2 or 3 weeks now, and reason being I got one of the worst colds that I possibly could have ever gotten, and I was in bed with fever for 3 to 4 days. So I'm finally at the point where I'm starting to feel better and I just want to get up and do something. So I figured, why not film a video? So I actually had a lot of ideas for Halloween, and now that the month is like halfway gone, not even halfway gone now because Halloween's in about 2 weeks, I decided, well, I will do a Halloween video for you guys. Now, I will be showing you how to make some cute little Jell-o lanterns, if that makes any sense. Now, they're so cute. They're just made out of an orange skin, and you put Jell-o inside them, and they're so cute because they serve for decoration, especially if you guys are having people over for Halloween. I don't know if you guys I don't know how many people actually celebrate Halloween, but they're just really cute. And even if you don't have people over and you don't do them for an event, it's really fun to just do it for yourself. So let me know if you guys try it out, and if you guys do, make sure to send me a picture of what you guys recreated, because I think it's just so much fun to see what other people come up with, especially when you're adding on to someone else's idea. It's just like, you know, two great minds think alike. But anyway, other than that, if you guys can think of another name for these, make sure to leave it down in the comments down below, just because they're really cute, but I don't know what to call them. Like I said, I've been calling them Jell-o Lanterns, and for me that makes sense, but I'm sure there's other names out there. So that is it for today, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye! Alright, so you can start out by picking any Jell-o of your choice. I will be using the berry blue and the strawberry just because those are my favorite ones. Next, you will need a bowl just so you can dispense of all the pulp. You need your oranges, of course, a knife, and a spoon. Alright, so you want to take your orange and you want to take a knife, and you want to begin by slicing it pretty much at one end. It doesn't matter which end you choose. Then you can pick a utensil of your choice. I prefer a spoon just because I find it easier, and it's a whole lot easier to actually grip onto it. So you just want to take all that pulp out, and this is how it should look like. Alright, for the next side of your orange, you want to take a knife. Now, I do recommend that if you're not of age or you're not very familiar with the utensils in the kitchen, to make sure you have a parent or a guardian next to you helping you with this step. Alright, so with the knife, all you had to do was just trace around the skin of the orange and very carefully go back in with your spoon and scoop out all that pulp. Now you want to do this slowly and carefully just because you don't want to rip through the skin. And when you get all that pulp out, this is what the two pieces should look like. Next, you want to take a knife and very carefully, you want to start tracing out your actual jack-o'-lantern here. So I'm just cutting out some eyes. I will be cutting out a nose and the mouth. Although you want to be very careful with this, you guys, don't forget to have fun. After all, it's Halloween. Alright, and that's pretty much how it should look like. Alright, and for this part, you just want to take a spoon and start placing the Jell-o into the pumpkin or the orange skin. And let me just warn you about the Jell-o. Just make sure you guys measure exactly how much water is needed, because I overdid it on this blue Jell-o and it just turned out really watery. And although it tastes still pretty good, it's not so easy to hold that topper on top of the orange. And that could happen if you guys don't follow the instructions on that box. But don't worry, if you guys added too much water to one Jell-o, you can always mix in another Jell-o and just make sure you put the harder Jell-o on top just so the topper can stay. And definitely last but definitely not least, don't forget your topper. And that should be it.